So it literally just turned 12 a.m. Like, it's 11:59 here, but my phone says 12 a.m. So I have to clean my room. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. Then I'm gonna drink it, and then I'm gonna wash my face, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth. So I'm gonna start. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this or if I want to do this. Because I don't want hot coffee, but I do need to make hot water for the iced coffee. This takes a lot less work, so I think I'm going to do this. So this is the Muku, this is the AeroPress, and both of them make espresso. This just makes like more coffee in general, so this is going to be hard to take off. Okay, this just makes more coffee. I extended it, but I just like this better. Okay, so now this is all extended. This is the plunger, this is the chamber. She's heating up for hot water. I'm going to fill it up. Okay, so the deal is, these are coffee grounds in here. Open the coffee, bam, boom, bop. Then I take this AeroPress scoop, and I scoop 2 things of coffee. And I'm kind of lazy when I level it out, but in she goes. Then do the other one. Okay. In she goes. This is done heating up, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Oh, it turns out I didn't need to fill it up. Oops, forgot to take the scoop out of here. So I'm just gonna shut that down. The water is filling up. This is going to be what I use to like put onto here. So yeah. Oh, this is only, yeah, it's not supposed to go above the 8-ounce line, even though I put it up there anyways. It fits, but it's like you're not supposed to. So I have that. So the first step that I learned when I started using the AeroPress is to bloom your coffee grounds. And to bloom your coffee grounds is to pour a little bit of water on top of the coffee and to just let it sit there and like do its thing for 30 seconds. Oh god. Oh, I'm spilling it. Okay. Okay, that's gonna do what it wants to do. Okay, so while that's blooming, I'm gonna get a cup out of the cupboard for my coffee. And I think I don't want to use a fancy cup. I'm just gonna use a regular like plastic cup. I have this green plastic cup that I can use for my coffee. So that, it's probably been like a little more than 30 seconds, but I'm just gonna finish filling this cup up with ice first. Yeah. Okay, so this is done blooming now. So I'm gonna take the rest of this hot water. I'm gonna fill it up the rest of the way, like all the way to the tippy top. And now I'm gonna go get something to stir it with, because you have to stir it up before you like actually press the coffee. So that's all stirred. I really like this foam on the top. That's like really good. So putting the knife in the, that's all stirred. I really like this foam on the top. That's like really good. So putting the knife in the, this is ready. The next step is to take the filter basket which is a little wet because I spilled water on it. Then take a paper filter. You put the paper filter into the filter basket like that. And then I'm going to take both the filter basket and the little bit left of this water over to the sink. And I am going to bloom the paper. So, take this, pour a little bit of water on that, let it go through. It like softens up the paper, makes it easier for the coffee to go through. So I like touch it a little bit, press it down, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's done. So now I'm going to, oh god, this is the hard part. I'm going to twist it onto here, and it like kind of fits in like a puzzle. So yeah, that's pretty much twisted on as far as it's gonna go. So now I'm gonna take this margarita shaker. You can see me. But I'm going to open it up and I'm going to fill it with ice. And this is how I'm going to get the hot coffee in the AeroPress cold. Because I'm going to pour it into the ice-filled stainless steel cup and shake it, and that's going to make it like freezing. Okay, so this is the fun part. You take the AeroPress, take your cup, and you flip the AeroPress over onto the cup, and you press in the plunger. You can't really see it because of the angle that I have the thing on, but you can hear it if I stop talking, and you hear a hiss. Okay, that's been all put into this thing. There's like leftover coffee grounds and stuff in here. So now what I do, cover up, shaker, grab it, and I shake. And it does not take long for the whatever is inside to get like really cold. Okay, my mom interrupted me, but now I'm going to pop this open with one hand. Okay, there it goes off. Tap it into the thing. So there's all the nice gummy coffee in there. And I forgot to shake it with the syrup. Yes, this is our like collection of flavor syrups over here. It's kind of a mess. And I forgot to shake it into there. So I'm just going to do that last step because that's what like everyone does anyway. So also there's a little bit of mess here. I'll fix it later. So, yeah. Everyone does anyway. So also there's a little bit of mess here. I'll fix it later. So, yeah. So the next step is I have some oat milk from Costco in the fridge. Here's my oat milk from Costco. It's Kirkland's Signature Oat Organic Non-Dairy Beverage. So now I'm going to open it up, and there she is. I'm going to pour some in here. Oh god, pour some in here. Like, oh, that's probably enough. If I need more, I can add it. Just like do another little splash, because last time I did a lot of oat milk, it like was really gross and I didn't like it. And maybe that was the fault of like the espresso that I used too, because I was using like a different method. Okay, it cut off, but back to what I was saying. I like used a different method than what I usually use. So I used the Muku instead of the AeroPress. It just made like kind of a nasty cup of coffee. And what I just did here, took the top off of this. Here it is. And now this has like the strainer. So I'm going to take it over here. And usually I would do like a fancy layering thing, but I am just too lazy. So I am going to pour the entire thing in there. Bamboo bop. Let's get a bop boop. There it is. Looks tasty. Going to pick a syrup now. This one is cookie dough. cinnamon dolce. This looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna add like 4 pumps or 4 shots or whatever of this cinnamon dolce to oh my god, to my coffee. And what that is it's just me like pouring it in and counting. So I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's done. And the flavor will be all dispersed when I stir it up like that. So the last thing I'm doing is I'm debating whether or not I want to do cold foam. Taking a spoon, gonna stir. We got like, when we went to Costco, we got like oat milk in bulk. I'm not joking. So now we just have like a ton of oat milk like in the storage room upstairs. And I barely use it, but I am excited to. Because I love oat milk. I like it so much better than regular milk. But speaking of regular milk, which is actually not regular because it's lactose free, I'm going to use this to make some cold foam for the top of my coffee. So the deal with this is that I unscrew the cap and I pour up to like the 4-ounce line, or we're about to run out of this. So it's like nearly to the 4-ounce line, if you can see that. So then I take this wand thing. And it's a little itty bitty whisk and it's motorized. So I hit this button on the end and it goes wah, like that. So I put that in there and the milk foams up really good. It like aerates and everything. And it's like, it's so easy and so fun to watch because it just kind of does its thing. And you're like, oh my god, my milk has air in it. It's foam now. And you're like, wow. So I have this like pretty much the consistency where I want it to be, which is like pretty thick. So I'm gonna like put this on the edge of the sink so I can rinse it off. But now I'm going to take my little carafe or whatever here, and I'm going to just, oh no, oh no, did you see that? And the milk was like coming out instead of the foam. Oh, boom. Just a regular oat milk iced coffee with cold foam. You could literally get the same thing at Starbucks.